going to be talking about rhetoric as discussed in Chapter 5. Many teachers talk about rhetoric in their English classrooms, but do their students actually remember what it is? So today we're going to be interviewing a bunch of UT students on campus and asking them whether or not they've heard of rhetoric in the classroom before, whether or not they remember what it is. We're also going to be asking them about different rhetorical devices and different visual appeals in rhetoric.
Hi, what is your name?
I'm Kate.
And what's your major in group?
I'm a freshman and I'm a double major with communication and media studies and dance.
Nice. Okay, so have you ever heard of the term rhetoric before?
Yes.
Can you tell us what it is?
Rhetoric is like the way that you articulate something in like writing or speech.
Good. Can you tell us or give an example of alliteration?
No.
That's totally fine. Maybe a simile.
A simile is like, let me think of an example. Wait, I can't think of an example. It's like when you use a like or as.
Yeah. Good, perfect. Okay, please introduce yourself.
My name is Grant. I'm a freshman and I'm an advertising major.
Okay, I have a couple questions to ask you for our AWR class. The first question is, have you ever heard of the term rhetoric before?
I wish.
You have not. Okay, have you ever heard of a simile or a metaphor?
I have.
Can you explain one or the other?
I could.
Please do so.
Oh, okay. So like a metaphor would be like, damn, I feel like I just got hit by a truck. But it was just your fist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
What's the simile actually?
That's all the questions I have for you. Thank you. Guys, introduce yourselves to the class.
I'm Bryce. I'm a freshman. I'm a criminology major.
I'm Braden. I'm a freshman. I'm a cybersecurity and finance major.
Have either of you ever heard the term rhetoric in your English classes?
No.
No.
And Bryce, have you ever heard of alliteration before?
Yes.
Can you give us an example of what it is or
Crispy chicken.
and why is that?
Because you're using double letters.
Good job.
And Braden, what is a simile?
Using like or as to compare two things.
Good job.
Okay, hi guys.
Yeah, hi, I'm Sophia. I'm a freshman, and my major is Allied Health.
You guys already know me. My name is Claire. I have a couple quick questions for you.
Okay.
First of all, have you ever heard of the term rhetoric?
Yeah, I've heard of it, like in past English classes.
Did you ever hear of it in high school or only until?
High school. So like sophomore year, it was introduced.
If you were to explain rhetoric in your own words, how would you explain it?
So it's like ethos, logos, pathos, and it's how you like convince someone if you're like arguing, like a lawyer.
That's all the questions I have for you. Thank you very much. Yourself.
I'm Gavin. I'm a biology major and I'm a freshman here.
Have you ever heard of rhetoric in the classroom?
I have, but I don't know what it means.
And can you explain to us what onomatopoeia is?
Yes, an onomatopoeia is like when you use like a sound like click.
The click. Click or click? Click.
Clank, stuff like that.
Good job. Another concept this chapter discusses is visual analysis.
The chapter discusses graphic design and the importance of color, text, and font, and just the overall visual appeal.
The use of visual analysis is very apparent in our daily lives, so much so that it impacts our perspectives and opinions subconsciously.
Next up, we're going to ask people which book they would rather read, especially as it relates to visual analysis. So today I'm here with...
Hi, I'm Shreya. I'm a freshman and I'm a forensic science major. So based on these two books, which one would you rather read based on the visual appeal? That one.
This one and why?
Because the cover is more like bright and it like catches your eye.
Thank you. Hello guys. Today I'm here with Kenza. I'm a nursing major.
Zaria, bio man.
Denisha, psychology major.
Okay, I just have one quick question for you guys. Based off of these two books, which one would you rather read based on visual appeal?
The cat. The cat is watching.
The cat? Why would you rather read The Cat?
Because you don't even know what that book is. Like,
Yeah.
There's no title, no picture, or anything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So after conducting our interviews, we've come to the conclusion that rhetoric isn't as commonly talked about in English classes as we thought.
So for those of you in this class, think about whether or not if you were asked on the spot, would you have been able to answer these questions as well? If your answer is no, here are some quick definitions for you. So rhetoric is the effective use of written, spoken, or visual language in everyday life that is either taught explicitly or inexplicitly and tries to teach or persuade the audience of whatever is being discussed.
A commonly known definition of rhetoric by Aristotle is the ability in each particular case to see the available means of persuasion.
When you use rhetorical analysis on a text, you are required to analyze the text beyond what it clearly says in order to understand how the various elements of the text, such as words, images, and hyperlinks, work together to communicate meaning.
The words inside the triangle are called rhetorical situations. They are purpose, setting, audience, and author. It's crucial to think about how these factors are used and involved in the creation of a text.
Together, rhetorical appeals and rhetorical situations combined create the rhetorical triangle. The triangle helps illustrate how you need all of these aspects in writing and show what writing pieces may lack if you don't have these certain aspects.
The words on each corner of this triangle are called rhetorical appeals. First we have ethos, then logos, then pathos. These are the most commonly known. However, there is a fourth one, which is called kairos. Authors use these rhetorical appeals to build their credibility, specifically ethos for credibility. They also use pathos to apply to a reader's emotions, and they use logos to account for logic. Most texts include a mixture of all three appeals, so don't be caught off guard when you see more than one when reading a text, or don't be afraid to use multiple in your own writing.
As you guys previously saw in our video, we asked students if they had heard of some common rhetorical devices. So here are some examples of rhetorical devices that the chapter talks about, but here are the definitions of the ones that we interviewed students on previously in that video. So alliteration is the repetition of the same sound at the start of words. A simile is the comparison of two things in your writing using the words like or as specifically. A metaphor is an exaggeration of words for a certain effect. Onomatopoeia is the use of sound in your writing. And from our interviews, you saw that students definitely knew these terms better than they did the use of rhetoric.
So today I'm here with.
Hi, I'm Shreya. I'm a freshman and I'm a forensic science major.
So based off of the
Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking too fast.
And the importance of color, text, and font in the overall visual appeal.
for Bryce.
Yeah.
Can you give us an example or explain what it is?
Fried chicken. Huh? I could say crispy chicken. That works better.
Discusses graphic design and the importance of color, text, and font, and just the overall visual appeal.
Bye, Felicia.
Discussed in chapter 5. So, fuck, I can't walk.
Bye, Felicia.